All right. Oh, that's new. It used to ask you to approve that you were okay with being recorded. So we are recording, and I am going to try to put us into our Facebook group as well. So if somebody's on there. Perfect. All right. So we are live on Facebook and on Zoom, and we will get started. I've already introduced myself in the Facebook party, but I know not everybody was on there. So I just want to take a second to introduce myself. My name is Heidi Stevenson, and I started with H2o at home back in 2015. I was an analyst for many years, and then I stayed home with my kids. And then I tried these products, and then I wanted more. So I was going to host a party. And then a week before the party, I was so crazy about them, and there's no one in my area, that I decided I'm going to give this a try, see how it goes. And if I hate it, I'll give it a couple months, and then I'll try something else. And it has been 6 years. So I just passed my 6-year anniversary, and I absolutely love doing this. I love being in a room with people, but kind of cool with Facebook and Zoom that I've been able to kind of transition the whole business to virtual. And now we have people that do it both ways, you know, some on Zoom, some in person, and we make it work. But I love sharing these products with people, and I'm super excited to share some of them with you tonight. What I wanted to start with actually is the sets. Now there are 2 sets that are put together in the catalog. One is called the starter set, one's called the premium set. And I'm going to illustrate to you kind of what the differences are, do some quick demos. We're definitely going to cover the floor care, the mop, and the broom, because I know people are excited about that. And I want to share with you a tiny bit of the personal care, which is the facial cloth. There's the personal care is almost half the catalog now. So there's a lot of stuff in there, but a lot of people come here just for the cleaning initially, and you can kind of work your way into the personal care. So I am going to change my view so that our recording and our Zoom will see what I'm demoing a little bit bigger. So you might have to shout out, just in case you're not on my screen, if you have a question, because I want to make sure to answer it. So first of all, the 2 sets, the starter set and the premium set, both come with what is called a variety kit of chiffonnets. There are 3 of them. They do come in different colors, and there's these, and there's also a gray variety. This is called Ipanema. This is called Galapagos. It's French based. We like to be funky like that. So they are the same. It's just your color preference. So they go from dark to light depending on how tough your cleaning job is. So this is what I call my butter exploded in the microwave cloth. It cleans up a serious amount of dirt and grime. It's called the heavy duty chiffonet. Great for picking up all of the heavy duty messes. Okay. Middle one is your multi-surface chiffonet. This is perfect for countertops or any surface. This little waffle pattern here means it has the most capacity to trap dirt and bacteria. So love that one for countertops. And the final one, which is the lightest color in any of the sets, is your precision glass chiffonet. And that is for anything that is glass, windows, mirrors, picture frames, but you can also do your electronics. So I could wipe down my computer screen with this chiffonet wet and wrung out. And I'm going to demo that for you in just a second. But this comes in both sets. Okay. The other thing that comes in both sets is a dish soap. So this is an all natural dish soap. This is mint and verbena. That is my favorite scent. And so this will last you. This is a 16.9 ounce bottle, and it comes with a pump to put inside it too. One tiny little pump of soap on a scrubette, which I'm going to show you, will do a whole load of pots and pans. And this bottle of soap will last you probably around 5 to 6 months. So lasts a very, very long time for a small amount of soap. And I'm gonna look at the chat real quick. Okay, awesome. Thank you, Kaylee. I will make sure that I get Kelsey in the drawing. Thanks for joining us on Facebook Live, Kelsey. And anyone else that wants to shout out who's on Facebook Live, we'll make sure we get them in the drawing too. I have some good prizes planned. Okay. Now, so you get your variety kit, you get your dish soap in both sets. Next thing is the scrubette. Okay. You get one scrubette in the starter set. You get 2, a full size and a mini in the premium set. So you get 2 of those. They are very scrubby on one side and then more like the Chiffonet on the other. So you scrub all your pots and pans. You can still wipe your counters with the other side. So those are very handy to have. Both sets have a net appear bar. I'm holding it upside down. So the net appear bar is your stain treatment bar. It will treat any laundry stain you can imagine. Throw one out there that's a tough stain. This will tackle it. Dried on mustard, wine, blood, grass, you name it, this will take it out. Now, using this bar, I will take whatever stain, let's say this Chiffonet is stained, I will get this wet and hold the bar dry in my hand and apply it to the stain. The reason for that is that a little bit of this goes a long way. So if you get the garment that's stained wet, you'll end up using less of your soap, so it'll last you longer. One bar in our house lasts a minimum of 6 months, usually much longer. I've had people that have had them well over a year. So that is in both sets also. Okay, here's the differences. Okay, all of that's the same. The towels, there is a kitchen towel in each set. This is the essential kitchen towel, and this is the luxury kitchen towel. Now you can see this has, sorry, my lighting's a little bit weird. This has a waffle pattern to it. It is very thin and it holds 2 cups of water without dripping. What I love about the luxury towel is once it is soaking wet, you can take it, wring it out, and then keep drying dishes with it. The essential kitchen towel holds almost as much water, pretty close, but it's a little bit thicker. And this one, once it's wet, you really do need to let it fully dry before you keep drying dishes with it. Okay, so this is in the starter set. The luxury kitchen towel is in the premium set. And then your final difference. I'm gonna sneeze, maybe. Sorry. This is real life. Okay. Probably the biggest difference for me in the 2 sets is the cleaning clay. So Kaylee, I know you and Karen and Aaron have been testing that cleaning clay like crazy. I love the picture of your faucet. This is what I sent Kaylee to test out. This is a little mini cleaning clay. This is the full size cleaning clay. So starter set, premium set. This is, I would say, a couple months. This one is going to be at least a year, if not more. And this product is truly 80–90% of what's under your sink. You can ditch it and use this instead. So 409 scrubbing bubbles, oven cleaner, lime away, barkeeper's friend, Comet, all of those things can be replaced with just cleaning clay. This is one of our most used things in our home, and it comes with a sponge inside it. I'm going to do a quick demo of this for you too, but a sponge down inside of it that you get that wet, scrub it around in the clay, scrub the surface of whatever you're cleaning, and then you take your heavy duty Chiffonet, so your dark one, and you wipe the clay off, and then that will leave your surface clean, free of hard water, grease, oil, stains. I've taken rust off of our white quartz countertops. I was telling Karen the other day that I have taken Sharpie out of my quartz countertops with that cleaning clay. So it does a whole number of things. So that's the biggest difference.
Sorry, can I ask you a question about the paste really quick?
Yeah.
So I was looking at getting the limescale remover for my shower, but my shower is marble. All the tile is marble, which I know you said could be a problem.
Mm-hmm.
So what about the paste? Like all my tile floors, all my shower backsplash, everything is marble.
Okay, you're gonna want you're probably gonna want the cleaning clay. I usually recommend that as a first option for people because it has so varied usage. You can use it in so many places, and the limescale spray is very intense and very effective. The one place you do not want to use it is natural stone because it can etch that natural surface. So natural stone, and then plastic. You don't want to use it on plastic or things that can etch. Like some people have a plastic surround around their shower that has chrome plating, and it can etch that. And the lime scale is very effective for hard water on glass or tile or grout. But because you're more limited in the areas that you can use it, I usually recommend the cleaning clay. With marble,
it would take the hard water off my glass door in my shower.
Yes, it would. Mm-hmm, for sure.
Okay, that's what I was wondering.
Yeah, it is. So it's because it's such an intense and powerful product. It's a little less elbow grease than the cleaning clay, but you are really focused only on hard water with that one, where the clay could do hard water, but also, you know, the oven and different things. Okay. Awesome. All right. So those are the two sets. Starter is $89, premium is $125, for roughly the same amount as the premium. The one thing that I will sometimes switch out is what I call my Fab Four. And it's not in the catalog as Fab Four. This is something I totally made up. So you would be buying them separately, just to be clear. But my top favorite products are the variety kit, the cleaning clay, the Net-A-Pure, and then the all-purpose glove, which I did post about this in the group, and I have several videos on my YouTube channel about the all-purpose glove. But this is carpet stains, upholstery stains, and scuffs on your wall. And actually, Erin, I have quite a few customers who use it in their shower, where their shower has a lot of texture, because this has, you can see this, it has kind of like a prickly texture to it. And it allows the fibers to get inside the texture of the tile or whatever you're cleaning, the stone, and help pull those stains out. So this is another powerful product. So hold on, I'm going to hold them for you so you can see them. Okay. So this is what I call the Fab Four. So that is another purchase option that gets you right around $100, which does get you a free gift. So every month there's a free gift with any order over 100. And this month that is an exfoliating cloth. So it is a white cleansing cloth for your face that also exfoliates while you're cleaning. So sort of a break away from cleaning real quick. I'm going to wash my face. This is the cleansing mitt. It is for daily use. The exfoliating one that's the free gift with any order of 100, I use about once a week because it will take off all of your makeup, including waterproof mascara. But because it exfoliates, it can sometimes be too much to use on a daily basis. So I did get this glove wet, and you just literally wipe your makeup off, and it is sometimes easier with a mirror, but we're going to do best we can with the video. And it is very gentle on your skin. and all you need is water. So you don't need any cleanser at all. And this is how I've been washing my face since I first got my products in 2014. So I've used nothing but water to clean my face since then. And there's all my mascara on the cloth. And then I'm going to show you real quick how to wash it with that Netapure. So this is a little mini bar that comes when you get a set of cloths. It comes with a little mini bar of Netapure. And remember, this is wet. So here I'm holding the bar dry. And you could pretend this is a laundry stain on any shirt you have. And so I rub that over there. It doesn't look a whole lot different, but when you rub that Netapure in, it starts to dissolve all of that mascara. And then I just take this to the sink and rinse it out. And it's clean. I hang it up on the little, there's a little tag here. I just hang it on a hook in my bathroom, let it dry out and use it the next day. It has completely changed my skin, just using water to cleanse my face. Also super, super handy for travel. So that's the daily cloth, but the free one is the exfoliating one. So any order of 100, regardless of what you order, you get that for free. Okay. So we're going to jump back to cleaning. So I told you about the sets, told you about the glove. We need to demo a couple of things. Oh, does anyone have questions on the laundry stuff? The laundry ball, the laundry soap, any of those items? They are some of my favorites. They have completely changed our laundry routine. And I do recommend if you're going to try the laundry stuff, you want the ball with the soap. This will reduce your need for soap by 2/3. So whatever you're using now, you need 1/3 of that with this laundry ball. And you just throw this in your washing machine and then put your soap in your dispenser like you would any other detergent. And it is all natural. It only uses essential oils for the smell. So there's no chemical fragrance added, and it cleans your clothes so well, but they don't come out scented. They come out smelling clean, but not scented. So if you're sensitive to smells at all, which I definitely am, this is the perfect laundry system. Okay. Raise your hand or yell out if you have more questions, and I'll go into that in more detail, but I want to make sure we get to the floors and the Chiffonet demo. So first thing I'm going to do is bring my little chair with my mirror over here so that you can see butter on my mirror. Hopefully you can see where it's unclear because it's all greasy. Now, this is the precision glass chiffonette. So that's the third one in your variety kit. You're going to fold it in quarters. You're going to roll it up and then wring it out. I'm going to wring it out over a bowl so it's not on my floor. So you wring it out and it leaves it just barely damp. And then you're going to take it and wipe in an S pattern down the mirror, window, whatever it is that you're cleaning. Like so. And then you wipe around the edge and then you leave it to dry. So it still looks a little foggy because there are water droplets on there. But as you let it dry, it will dry streak free. And it is truly that simple to clean your windows and mirrors with just a cloth and water. And then you're done and you walk away. So I'm gonna get it to dry so you can see it. And you'll notice, especially a bathroom mirror, you'll notice those droplets more just because it's reflective. But I promise if you just leave it to air dry, it will dry streak free. So it's still drying in this corner, but you can see in this area where the butter really was, how much clearer you can see my buffet table. Okay, so think about that with the rest of your chiffonettes as well, that the way that took butter off a mirror, your other cloths are taking dirt and bacteria off of your surfaces. So all our chiffonettes are tested by third parties in Europe, meaning completely independent of our company. They are tested to verify that they're actually removing bacteria. So they pick up anywhere from 99.9 to 99.999% of bacteria, depending on which cloth you're using. But even at the 99.9, that is a Lysol wipe, and all you're using is water and a cloth to trap all of that bacteria inside here. Which brings me to my point that I often forget how easy it is to wash them. So, Karen, I think I was talking to you about this, but there's 2 ways to wash them. You can hand wash them with a Netapure. So if you're doing a bunch of windows and it's dirty, but you got more windows to clean, you can rub a little bit of this on there, rinse it out, and keep on cleaning windows. Or, man, that sneeze is threatening me again. Okay. It's gonna, hopefully it'll hold off till the end of the party. The other thing you can do is we do have a laundry net that is a really fine mesh, like you can hardly see me through it. And what that does is it protects all your cloths from picking up lint from the other laundry that you're washing. So put everything in here, throw it in with whatever else you're washing. Avoid bleach and softener. So don't put those in there because they'll actually coat the fibers. And then pull this out when the wash is done, hang it up to dry, and it will dry within an hour, and you're ready to clean again. So this is a handy tool just to kind of keep track of your cloths in the washer, and protect them from that lint. So super easy to wash. That's what I needed when I was first looking at this, is something that was easy for me to clean. So I don't have to wait for a special load of just chiffonnets. I just throw them in with everything else. Okay.
Heidi, I do have a question. What's the difference for sizes of those nets? There's a big one and a little one.
Yes, I don't have the little one here, but I will give you a demo. The little one really is designed just to hold this ball. So when you buy a laundry ball, it comes with a small laundry net, and it's really just big enough to fit this inside of it. And that is because the pearls that are inside here, since they are replaceable after 2 years, you can use a coin to open this slot, dump out the old beads, and put new pearls in. It's designed as a safeguard. I've never had this open, but if it were, it would catch all your beads so they wouldn't be running around in your washing machine. So yeah, to give you an idea, if you're gonna wash chiffonnets in the net, I definitely would go with a large.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, you bet. Yeah. Okay, so next thing is I'm gonna move. Some of you didn't get to see the glove video. I'm gonna actually do my glove demo over again real quick. So please keep in mind, this is for carpet and upholstery, but anything that's textured, the glove works really well on. I have taken out stains that are months, years old out of carpet, including pet stains, just using water and this glove. But my quickest way to show you a good demo of how it works is my door. So I gotta move my chair so you can see it. And this, oh, here comes the culprit that caused this. There she is. Okay. So hopefully you can see right here. I should have done the glass cleaner over here. You can see all the dirt that's right here. And that's from Daisy, our lovely pup. So taking this glove, you literally just wipe it down the door, and it takes all of that dirt off. So it's super fast to clean, and yeah, something that's easy to do and super fast to take care of that, but works on, we get fingerprints under the light switches and stuff like that. So anywhere you have textured walls, so you can see how it's dirty on this side now. And then my number one tool for cleaning the glove is that Netapure bar. You're probably going to hear her hit her nose on the door here in a second because she'll want back in. But the Netapure bar is a great way to just rub a little Netapure over this one spot of the glove I used, and then rinse it out and have it clean and ready to use again. Okay, now, next one I'm going to show you is the clay. Sorry, I'm moving my camera a lot. Great pictures from Kaylee on the faucet and in the oven. Those are phenomenal. And a place that I use the clay all the time So I'm going to give you a random way to use it. Hopefully you can see inside that bowl, all those gray marks. That is somebody stirring real aggressively. So those are silverware marks. If you have white dishes, you'll see them. So I just swiped this sponge in my clay, and the sponge is wet. You can see when I squeeze it, it foams up. And then you just scrub it on this surface like so. And really, I have enough clay in this sponge to go do my sink or a shower door. Like there's a lot in there. Okay, so I just scrubbed that down in there. You can already see those marks are gone, but pretend this is your porcelain sink. When you're done, you're just going to use your chiffonet to wipe all of that out. So then no more silverware marks. If you have white dishes, you can make them look white again. So one more use of the clay. So I wanted to show you that one. Okay, we've done the face and the glove. We are now down to the floors. So the broom and the mop. First, let me tell you about the broom. It is rubber bristles. This broom is 5 years old. It has a V-shaped rubber bristle that you can see, and it looks pretty much like it did the day I got it 5 years ago. There is there's a squeegee edge on this side, which is helpful actually for scraping stuff that's stuck on the floor. If anyone has kids or grandkids, the Cheerios, berries, all the stuff that gets stuck on the floor, this helps with that. And you can take this head off. So I use it inside and outside on rugs and on hard floors. When it is dirty, if I took this out to the deck and used it on the deck, but then I needed to clean my kitchen, you can just take the head off and rinse it out under water, wash it out, and then stick it back on the pole. So this really should be the last broom that you need. Occasionally in the winter, I have had people get really aggressive with their broom and break this adapter. It is a replaceable part, so just keep that in mind. I had one person who threw out the whole broom, so don't do that. And there is a 2-year warranty on all of our products, from chiffonnets to the mop, 2 years. If you have any issue with it, you just call me and we get it replaced. Okay. So the broom has a telescoping handle that can go anywhere from 3 feet to 5 feet tall. Best ergonomics is to be right under chin height. And then this ball at the top is meant to be ergonomic for your hand, so you're not tweaking your wrist. So I'm going to put this on the table and point it at the doormat, because this is an H2o at home doormat. Holds a ton of dirt and fur. Thank you, John. He is going to get Daisy. And you all know how to sweep a hard floor, so I'm going to show you how to sweep a rug. So I'm holding my foot here to keep the rug steady. And then just sweeping one little stripe of that. Hopefully you can see how much that is picking up, and this whole line of stuff right here. So when you're done sweeping, you can just sweep all of that off the rug, and you're not going to be able to see this, but I'm going to put it in the dustpan and show you. This is the H2o at home dustpan. You can turn the handle over the tray so that it'll stay balanced on the floor, like so. And I just use my toe to kind of keep it steady, so I never have to bend down. I guess except to pick it up. And then sweep right into your dustpan. You can use your foot to scoot it around to the different piles. And then you can see, hopefully, all the daisy hair that we picked up from that little section of rug. Okay, so that is the broom. Does anyone have any questions on the broom? Okay. Gloria, do you have a question? Okay, I can't tell if you have a question, Gloria. If you do, yell out at me. Now we're gonna do the mop.
Oh, she's talking, but it's not going.
Oh, it's not picking up her audio?
Yeah.
I wonder if it's streaming into her.
I heard you earlier, Gloria. I don't know where your sound went. Okay, if you're on your phone and you can swipe left, there's a chat that you could type the question in if we can't get the audio working. Or text a friend and have them tell me what the question is. I want to make sure I answer it for you. But I want to show you this easy spray mop. So my lights are very reflective, but the easy spray mop has a ball that rotates at the top. So again, that's supposed to be ergonomic for your hand. This red lever, when you pull up on it, it will spray water onto the floor. And then this pole is a chamber that holds enough water to mop 1,500 square feet. And it has a little red floater ball to tell you how much water is left in there. So 1,500 square feet, you won't need to refill. Now there are different mop heads that I know we had questions on, so I'm going to show those to you. Okay. So I am going to show you the continuous mop head. This is white with gray stripes. It has the highest sanitization rating of all the mop heads at 99.999% of bacteria trapped in this cloth. However, you can see it is very thin. So in order to achieve that sanitization rating, it doesn't have as much capacity to hold dirt. So if you have very heavy traffic, like we do with the dog and the kids and my husband and I, it will do a great job, but you'll use more of them to get the area clean. So when you get a mop, if you pick the continuous mop head, you will get 4 of them with your mop. Okay. Next is a polisher. So that continuous is a great all-purpose cloth for any floor type. The polisher mop head is my favorite for darker floors, hardwood, and laminate vinyl plank. Not laminate vinyl plank, luxury vinyl plank. You can use it for laminate as well. But anything that has a little bit of shine to it, this is going to be your favorite mop head. There is also a worker mop head, which I do not have in front of me. But it's a little bit thicker pile, and it's my recommendation for tile floors because it gets down in those grout lines to scrub the grout. Okay, so that's the polisher. And then there is also a duster mop head, which is really thick and fluffy and does a great job just as a dry duster. So you wouldn't use water with this one. This one's just for dusting. Okay. Now, and if you are considering a mop, you should know it is on sale this month. So normally this mop is $199. It is worth every penny. I know that sounds like a lot to spend on a mop, and I completely understand. It is 100% worth every penny. It's on sale for $169 this month. So if you want to get a mop, you can get it on sale, or you can host your own party and get it for half price or 75% off, depending on the level of your party. So let's get to actually demoing the mop. I'm going to get this mirror out of the way and put you back up here where you can see my floor. Okay. So when you are going to mop, you're going to put, again, this is supposed to be good for your back. So you're going to put your mop head down on the floor, slide your mop plate on top, and just kick the little extra tabs over onto the Velcro that's on top. Okay, now you are set. The white end of the mop goes towards you. And when you pull up on the red handle, you will see water spray onto the floor. I don't know if that comes across on video, but spray it on the floor, and then you mop sideways. You mop side to side. So your hips are going from side to side instead of back and forth, because that allows you to stay upright and protect your back. Okay. So then let's say you come to a piece of furniture and you want to mop under that furniture, but you don't want to get down on the ground or move the whole table. The cool thing about this mop is, I'm going to move this little tab a little bit, but you can kick the pole to one edge like that, and then you can sneak under that furniture without having to move the chair. I just went in and out of all those grooves around that chair and mopped. And then when I am done, take it back into the middle, and then you're set to keep mopping the rest of your floor. Super easy. And when I am done mopping, I very seldom use the whole bowl full of water. So when I'm done, I will just go stick this in my closet. And when we have a spill, we have muddy footprints, whatever it is, just grab my mop, stick it back in the closet. Actually, my husband, I don't put it in the closet. My husband set this up for me, so I have a little tool holder for each of my tools, but now the kids know where to find them. So when they spill something, they can fix it. Okay. Now, here is what was on my floor. So hopefully you can see that so the cool thing about these gray stripes is they'll pick up whatever you missed when you were sweeping. So you can see all the particles in the gray stripes, and then the white polishes behind. So now let's say we're done mopping and we didn't just mop 5 square feet. You just peel this off and put it in the wash, and you wash these over and over and over again and reuse them. So they last for a very long time. No more buying disposable pads. You just have your one system with mop heads that you wash. I put them in the laundry net if I don't have chiffonnets in there, just because I don't want my floor particles in with my cloths. But if I'm washing it all together, I'll keep these out of the net just so they don't get the chiffonnets all gunked up. Hopefully that makes sense. Any questions on the mop after seeing it? None. It is all crystal clear. Makes sense. Okay. Oh, hi. Lynn and David, I see that you are watching on Facebook, so I will get your names in the drawing. Give me just a second. Okay, any questions that we did not cover so far? Okay. You guys have it all down. So there are a couple of new products that I want to highlight that are in the new catalog that didn't exist before, because they're my 2 favorites. So one is Toothpaste Tablets. So they come in a little glass jar. You can use half or a whole. You can actually break them apart with your fingers, like so. Okay, so my kids really only need to use a half. My husband and I like to use a whole. There are 125 tablets in there, and you literally just chew them up, get your toothbrush wet, and brush your teeth. And it uses all natural ingredients. It leaves your teeth feeling super clean. There is no fluoride in them on purpose. And then you just buy a little packet of, a packet of refills when you need more. So super cost effective and great for travel, easy to take care of. No one leaves the cap off the toothpaste because there's no toothpaste tube. So that's one of them. The other one is the all-purpose cleaning pad. So it is a very thick pile on one side, and on the other side, it is ultra scrubby. So where the all-purpose glove has some of these little prickles, this has a lot more. So it is for your toughest, dirtiest, grimy jobs. So I cleaned my grill the other day with it, and just washed it out with Net-A-Pure. So scrubby side and then wipe clean side. Very effective. Just sort of a more intense all-purpose glove, and it is a pad instead of a glove. So keep that in mind too. That's one of my other favorite new products. So I am done with demos. I told you a little with the mop about hosting your own party. Please keep in mind, if you're hosting a party, your current host or hostess gets a 50% off item at your party. So you get free products and they get another bonus discount, which is fantastic. And most of my hostesses walk away with around $100 to spend on whatever you want, as well as a 50% off item, and often a 75% off item as well. So if you start making your wish list and it's getting long, I highly recommend hosting your own party. We can do it just like this on Zoom, do it on Facebook. There's a whole variety of ways we can do it, but I would love to get you set up with that and get you some free stuff. So please message me, or I'll have info tomorrow about hosting your own party and we can get that set up. And then if you have ever thought about doing what I am doing right now, which is demoing stuff and showing people how their lives can be healthier and easier and more cost effective with just a few tools, I would love to send you information. Absolutely no pressure, no obligation. Would love to just give you info on it because it's something that I was never looking for. And I just have really fell in love with it and have made, we have paid off debt. We have bought a new truck, made actual real money doing this. And it's been a huge blessing to our family. So if you want to know more about that, I'd love to send you info. Now, any last minute questions before I do a drawing for a couple of prizes? Okay. I lost my pen. Okay, here we go. Sorry, I got to get Lynn and David's name in there. Kaylee, what do you think? Anything that we didn't cover that you feel like we should?
I don't think so.
Okay. Karen, what about you?
I think you've covered everything for me.
Okay. And I know David was watching online. I want to know if you guys decided what you wanted for your half price item. And oh, Margaret asked if the polishing mop really does make it shine, and it does. It because it's cleaning so well, you have no cleaning residue, which allows just the natural shine of the floor to shine through. So yes, it does. Okay. Oh, David has not decided yet what their free gift is. Okay, let's do a drawing here. Hold up everybody's names. And Sarah, I don't know if you can talk right now, if there's anything you feel like we should have covered that we didn't.
It's pretty much my house. I have all of the things,
It's
but I am blessed.
all the things. We have to get mom all the things.
All the things, but I'm blessed. So I love it every day.
Okay, so our winner just for being here tonight and watching with us is Miss Gloria. So,
Yay.
yay! And I know we can't hear you, so Gloria, I'm going to have you point, okay? Because I have two options for you. I got to find it. Okay. So, your first option is the mini scrubette that I talked about that has a side that you can wipe and a side that you can scrub even the toughest stuck on dishes on your pots and pans. So this is option one. You can just hold up a finger. Okay, so that'll be option one. Option two is a scouring sponge. So this is fantastic for cutting through the deepest grease and burnt on stuff on your oven. Also glass and casserole dishes, cast iron, bakeware, any stoneware that you have. This is the perfect tool for that. So you like one better or two? She's going for two. Okay, so that will be in your box, Gloria. I will add that in there. And then also expect a call from me after you put your order in. I just like to double check with everybody that I've got everything correct on their order, and chat with you about whether you'd like a catalog or not, because I don't like just randomly sending out paper to people, but sometimes it's just easier to flip through a catalog, so I can send one of those with your order. So I just want to say thank you to Sarah and Margaret and Kaylee and Karen, who've just been awesome hosts. And I just appreciate all of you being here tonight. All right. Well, I will stop our recording.